Okay, Chris Worthy's video is fixed and floating charges. What are they? Bit of a boring subject really, but I get asked the question a lot, so I'm going to do the video. Please don't shoot the messenger, but if you're searching for it on YouTube, hopefully you will have found what you're looking for. Right, let's chat about fixed and floating charges. The ways that your business can offer security for a debt like a guarantee. Okay, so let's talk about fixed charges first. It's like putting a specific asset down as security. So a fixed charge could be like a mortgage on property. It could be on some bit of equipment that your business has got. It could be on some intellectual property that your business has got. Fixed charges are items that can't be sold or traded without the fixed charges approval. Okay, you can't go and sell that bit of machinery that's got a charge against it without the charge holder's approval. And if you're going into liquidation, the charge holder is going to have a big say on what happens, and in particular who you use for the insolvency. Listen, if things go south and your business can't pay your debts, your charge holder's got first dibs on the property or first dibs on the machinery that you've got in your business. Now, what's a floating charge? Well, floating charges are a little bit different. Okay, they cover stuff that changes. You know, it might be stock, it might be cash at the bank. So you'll see a lot of businesses that hold stock might have a floating charge over the stock. Well, you obviously don't ring the floating charge holder every day and say, Mr. Floating Charge Holder, I'm about to sell 10 kilograms of bananas. Is that okay with you? It'd be ridiculous. So it's a little bit more fluid. Now, the great thing about the floating charge is you can carry on trading, selling without too much interference from the floating charge holder. Now, you've got more wiggle room. Now, if things go pear-shaped though, and your business enters into liquidation, well, that floating charge crystallises and becomes a fixed charge. But up until the point of going into liquidation, you can sell all that stuff you've got, even though there's a floating charge over it. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you was to compare a fixed and floating charge, fixed is tied to an item. It's plant, it's machinery, it's a vehicle, it's a building. A floating charge is about stuff that goes in and out on a daily basis. You know, things like your stock. Fixed charges are safer bets for people lending the money. Floating charge are better bets for you who's doing the borrowing. So that's the gist of it. I hope it's made sense. You know, fixed charges are a bit like calling shotgun in the car. You know, I'm sitting there. Floating charges are a bit more like having a ticket to the show, but you don't know what seat you're going to sit at. I hope you found that analogy useful. Any questions, please drop them in the questions below. I know it seems a bit dry, this subject, but it is something that I get asked regularly. If you have any questions that you would like answering, please DM me, subscribe to the channel, put it in the comment section below. I hope you found the video useful.